welcome back to MudRunner Challenges. Today we're looking at the Crane Operator Challenge. Now, I will say, if you've seen my driving so far to this point, I don't hold much hope. This challenge is going to probably be quite tricky, especially for me and my clumsiness, I should say, when driving. So, it looks okay on the surface, but the optional, well, not the optional, the objectives we need to try and get for 3 stars make things a little bit more difficult. So no diff lock, which, okay, I think I can get away with that one. We're not allowed to break any fences, which means we need to be very specific where we drive the car or the vehicle. It's not a car, it's a vehicle. And the whole point is we need to pick up some logs and then drive them to their delivery point. So let's have a look. Remember, no diff lock. So mud may become an issue. This is our first location, and we need to kind of try and avoid the fence. And when you're going through mud and the vehicle is skipping around, not the easiest. So I'm trying to be careful not to hit the fence, but at the same time, got to get through this mud. Why could they not have houses with logs that need taking in, like, you know, a paved road, tarmac even? Something simple. I know it's called MudRunner, but still, it doesn't need to all be mud challenges where you can't break fences. Because I think if that wasn't that objective of not destroying fences, we would just not care and just drive as quickly as possible to get it done. But obviously, these are challenges for a reason, and this being the first one, we're going to try and reverse the truck in, not hit that fence, trying to make sure we're not that close to it as we're reversing in, trying to get the angle right. I think we're okay. I don't think reversing is that bad. Getting out of here and getting to the next one may be a bit tricky. The silhouette is showing us where we need to kind of line up. So I think we're okay. Yep, we're just about there. We are there. So now we get to operate the crane. This is something we've not used before. This is going to be interesting. Now, I have played Farming Simulator and we have used cranes and things on that for trees and things. And I'm not brilliant with them. I would say it's lack of practice, but I think it's more than that. I think I'm just not that good with cranes. But we shall find out how we do here. So let's get the crane operational. Figure out its controls as we go. Okay, that's kind of unfolded. Yep, that's up. That's forward. Back. I need to go up. Can we get it to go any higher? Now, I don't know what happens if this hits the fence and breaks it. I think that would fail the challenge, so we're going to be a bit careful. But here is our first log. Let's try and grab it with the arm. Can we turn it? There we go, open it up. And we have our first log. Wow, okay. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I was expecting it to be tricky to operate, but the crane is actually quite good. It feels quite smooth in its operation. Yes, we're taking it a little bit slow, just being careful, so we'd have to redo this. We do have a tree in the way there, that's a bit of an issue. Get a bit stuck in the tree. No, we're out. Okay, well that's swinging a lot now. We need that to calm down because that fence is quite close to us there. The last thing I want is to knock that fence over. Oh, that's close. Trying to get straight. Stay there. Oh, I think we're okay. I was worried we was going to hit that fence then. Now, we need to try and get us into the back of the truck. This is where my difficulties may become apparent, I think. Can we get the angle right? Yeah, I think we're going to turn it a little bit more. Swinging around so much. That's the concern. It's not in the best. Is that enough though? Put it on the... Can we drop it? Hopefully it's in the right place. I think so. I think that's okay. I think that's not too bad. Happy with that. Okay, the crane automatically goes away. That's a bonus. That helps me. Yeah, that wasn't too bad to be fair. I was thinking that was going to be a lot worse. Okay, next location is complete opposite to us, which means we've got to be careful coming out of this with the fence on our right-hand side. Before we move, actually, can we put the actual sidearms away? That could have caused an issue if we've gone too far with them. Already out. Okay. Let's see if we can get through this mud. I think we have to reverse in again. It's quite a tight reversing circle with the fences there, considering we're trying to break a single fence. So let's see if we can do this. At least get the angle right. Okay, I think we're okay. Camera reverse. This is definitely not one to do in the cab view. I think we'd struggle massively with that. It's that far side. I think we're going to hit the fence. Go forward a little bit. But again, we've got to be careful with this fence. So a little bit of throttle. That's about as much as we dare to do at this point. Wheels to turn. I need to make sure we're not going to hit this other fence. I hate to have to do this all over again just to get the don't knock the fence down challenge done. Okay, we're okay on the front. We can't be that far off the angle. It does look like we're close. How close are we to that fence though? Very close. Looking at that. Yeah, that's horrendously close. Okay, that hopefully will do it. Can we get in here? We're okay on this left hand side fence. That was the one I was worried about. The right hand side got plenty of room. Okay, I think we're in. The mud isn't causing us too many issues. We're slipping and sliding a little bit. But it's the fence. It's more the issue, I think. But I think we're good. Okay, we're in. It's perfect. So we went pretty well. Now, crane again. Let's get the sidearms out. Make sure we're stable. And we can operate the crane again and grab this next log. This will be log number 2. Now, there's a tree in the way that may cause an issue. Where is it? I think it's kind of roughly below where we are. Okay, there is a fence we need to lift it over, so we need to make sure we're high enough to avoid the fence. The tree, oh, that nearly went into the fence. Okay, we need to make sure it doesn't swing. We need it high enough to avoid the fence, just in case it does swing. That was so close to falling down on that fence. We got it. We have got it indeed. See? We're rocking it. You know what we're doing. We're professional crane handlers. We're not, but you know, we think we are. Okay, can we get this in the truck? No. That didn't quite get a plan. Is it in enough though? Can we get away with that maybe? No, I don't think we will we? We're going to have to grab it and move it. Oh, come on. So it's such a weird angle now. Trying to get the arm to grab it without grabbing the extra side of the truck as well is the aim here. Are we going to miss? Yes, we are. Okay. Try again with this log, shall we? All it's got to do is just sit straight-ish. I don't mind if it leans on the top of the truck. That doesn't matter. As long as it's in the truck and isn't going to the sides, because all it takes is one reverse and that's going to fly off and damage a fence or catch a fence accidentally. Let's try and turn this. We've kind of caught it, we've kind of picked it up on one side, which is obviously making this difficult for length. I think we're okay. Yeah. I think we're safe. Seems to be in a decent position. I don't think we can get much worse. Oh no, it's moved again. Is it going to be okay there? Can we avoid fences? It's slightly sticking out, but hopefully we can avoid the fences. Okay, let's put the arms back in. And let's attempt to get it. There's another log, a little bit further down the road this time. Okay, got to be careful of it overhanging that right hand side now. I'm really close to this left hand side of the fence as well. So we're trying to keep the log away from the other fence. And we're going right, aren't we? Come on, out of the mud. I think we're okay. Yes. Okay, so our next log is over this side. So we're safe for fences once we get through this little bit, and I think we're fine. Please don't let there be a fence here. Please tell me it's just the first bit, and then we'll be okay. No, there's a fence. And another car. Oh wow, okay. There's a car next to it as well, just to make it worse. It doesn't help things, does it? You'd think the car would be moved out of the way knowing you were coming to pick up the logs, wouldn't you? But no, they're going to leave their car right in my way, just to make it difficult. Quite a wide opening to be fair. I think we'll be okay getting in here. Obviously I'm trying not to hit the car. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're in. And we're not hitting the car. Ah, right, we're in. So, where are our logs? Let's put the anchors out. Let's get the crane up and running. I'm hoping that other log will stay where it is. Hopefully it's not in the way of these other two. No, trying to get the crane up and caught it. May need to deal with that once we pick this one up. Let's have a look. Where are we? Ah, that's not one log, that's two. Okay, we've got 2 logs to put in, so 4 in total. Can we do it in one swing? Possibly. Can we put them both up? Yes. I think we've got them both safely in our clutches. There's a fence nearby, so I'm being very careful of. But they are up and in. Okay. Now we need to place them nicely into the back of the truck. May need to deal with the other one. I just think that may cause us problems in trying to put anything else down here. I probably should have dealt with it before we pick these up, to be fair. The view's not really helping, is it? A fence in the way of us, can't see anything. Can we turn these round, maybe? Yeah, that fence is really not helping. I think I just want them to go in flat, or as flat as can be. Even if they lean on that other one, it's not too bad. I think we're moving it with them, actually. Let's try and get them to get off the back of the truck. Right, I've dropped them in. They're in. Okay. I think we're good. Yeah. That log is sticking out a lot now. I don't know if we can risk it. Can we risk it? How far are we going to go? I'm not sure, but that's sticking out a long way. I'm worried about that log. I just think maybe is it out too much? Could we get away with it, or is it going to cause us issues? I'm trying to find out where we're going. Doesn't tell me. I wonder if it's because the logs aren't in correctly. It won't tell us where we're heading. Let's try and sort this log out. It might not be counting as actually in the back of the truck because of the angle it's at and how much of it's sticking out. So, let's see if we can fix this situation. Try and move some of these out of the way and try and get them to sit as flat as possible. Okay, that's that one. I think that's in. No, that wasn't the one causing us problems, was it? I think that's one of the newer logs. Is it that one? Can't tell from the angle. I think that's the newer one. I don't think it's the actual one we want. Let's move this out of the way. That car is going to get squashed if we're not careful. Okay, that's better. Now, the one that's going out the front, we can now hopefully get to and not smash it up or do it. This hits the fence now. I'm going to be annoyed. Okay, can we get the angle on this? We've got to pick it up. We're not going to be able to pick up much of it by the looks of things, but we can pick up most of it-ish. Okay, we've got it. We've got it. Okay, it's in. It's just about... It's in the air anyway. Yes. Okay, the log is out. It's going to go down on that far end because we haven't really got it in the middle. We need to try and use that as a way of getting into the back of the truck again. Okay, can we get it lined up as we want it? It's nearly there. Okay. Ah, they're all in. Is that job done? What's going on here? Anchors are in. There we go. It has loaded the logs. Once they're all in the back of the truck, it accepted they were there. And now they're folded correctly. We now just need to drive to our final destination without hitting any fences or using diff lock, which I think we should be able to do. Come on, we're nearly there. Through the mud. I think we're taking a left-hander hit as we come to this junction. I suppose it's still a junction in the mud, isn't it? It makes sense. A road of mud is still will have a junction rather than a different name, I'm guessing. Right, we're going to stick to the grass, stay away from the puddle as much as possible just because of the grip you need. And then we can head straight up here. Come on. Oh no, don't! Tip! I think we saved that with the winch at the right time there. We nearly tipped the truck. I don't know what would have happened if we tipped. I don't know if we would have lost the load or what. But we saved ourselves just in time with that winch. Wow, okay, that really ended really badly. I would have meant probably redoing the whole thing. Right, we're not on our side. Winch is disconnected. Let's get here and get this done. Come on. 3 stars. Job done. We're here. Activate. Yes. So that is 3 stars on the crane operator challenge achieved. Man, that nearly ended badly at the end, didn't it? But we did manage to do it. So thank you all for watching. If you're enjoying this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episode does help. Ring the bell to not miss an upload. We will see you very soon with more MudRunner. Hope you're enjoying the series as much as I am enjoying doing it. Thanks for watching.